a new Hijrah to Africa. At the very inception of Islam within the Quraysh in Mecca, when the message of the deen was still in its early stages of revelation to the Rasul, when the Al-Moomens and Al-Muslim were few, and the Kafirs and Munafiqs were many, when the believers were persecuted for proclaiming the Kalimat Shahada, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even before the Hijrah to Medina, had to send some of his companions away across the desert to seek refuge in Abyssinia, in Ethiopia, and Africa, where the first ever Muslim settlement was established. And one of the first mosques, Masjid al-Negashi, was built. The Christian king Negash welcomed the Muslims with open arms, refused the appeals of Mecca to return them to their persecution. Thus, even before Islam took roots in Arabia, its seeds were already sprouting in Africa. And over the years and centuries, this African Muslim community grew from strength to strength and flourished all through to this day. Why did the Holy Prophet ﷺ send some of his companions to Abyssinia? Because he was looking for a land of justice, a king of justice, a place where his people, his community could thrive and be protected from the evil of their oppressors. Just as how Africa was there for Islam at its most challenging period, now Islam must be there for Africa in its most challenging time. There is a new Hijrah to Africa, a Hijrah to bring peace, development, and prosperity to the continent. A Hijrah by the Pan-African Ahmadiyya Muslim Association, PAAMA, which is galvanizing the African Muslim community in the diaspora to contribute their resources, their knowledge, their skills for the development of the African continent and its people, while strengthening faith within a strong bond of brotherhood. At the very heart of Islam, Ahmadiyya is the rallying cry, love for all, hatred for none. It is the creed of service to humanity, the understanding that faith and worship to Almighty Allah, the gracious, the merciful, is not complete unless you are of service to your family, to your community, to your nation, to your world. That you can stretch forth your hand in support of your neighbor, knowing that you may not have enough, but you have some to share. It is this fundamental principle of Islam that drives PAAMA as it partners with Humanity First and the International Ahmadiyya Association of Architects and Engineers to support some underprivileged communities in Africa. So, when that household opens their tap to clean running water, courtesy the Water for Life campaign, they are sharing in the gift of service. When the many thousands suffering visual disabilities can open their eyes to appreciate the beauty, the colors of Allah's magnificent world through the Gift of Sight project, they are sharing in the gift of service. When the community gathers at the mosque or community center to engage in various activities strengthening the social fabric, they are sharing in the gift of service. Service that continues to manifest in various social impact programs, from the construction of schools, medical centers, vocational training institutes, to the innovation of model villages and model farms. PAAMA and its partners are committed to the full development of the people and places they seek to impact: the moral, the spiritual, the intellectual, the physical, and the artisanal development. And so, on this day of the Pan-African Peace Symposium, under the guidance of our beloved Khalifa, on the back of our past services and at the threshold of our promising future, we rededicate ourselves to our vision, to our mission, a new Hijrah in the direction of accelerating economic equity and poverty eradication as a key to peace and harmony, as a manifestation of love for all, hatred for none, as a fulfillment of service to humanity, and ultimately as a great act of worship to Almighty Allah.